This is episode 65 of Aquaticland Season 9 Uncharted. Today, we are going to be doing a server tour. I am basically done with everything I want to do here on the server for Season 9. So today, we are going to be visiting everything that is here on the server. So I have a whole list of things that we're going to visit. Let's see them after the intro. Roll it. Is how this server tour is going to go. First, we are going to tour everything here at spawn. Second, nether hub areas and my first base and Bryce's main base. Third, my sky and ancient city bases. We will finish the tour at the base camp and Victor's jungle lab. Let's go. Alright guys, originally there was a village here. So there are three remaining parts of the original village. The blacksmith shop, this house, and then if we come over here, we have this house right here. So this is the official last house of the original village that was here when we loaded up the world. So everything else that is not the three houses that I just showed you was placed by Bryce or me. So that cherry blossom set of trees there, it was placed by Bryce. This spawn is of course a reference to the original spawn that I built all the way back in Season 1 at the start of Aquaticland. So that's pretty cool. Of course, we have the notification bell here so that you never miss a video. Make sure that you click it and you never will miss a video. So, yeah. Pretty cool redesign, right? You got a makeover for the villagers and the iron golems. Just going to set my spawn here just in case. So now we're going to, of course, cross this new bridge. We actually had a bridge in Season 8, didn't we? That's right. I totally forgot about that. Of course, this is closed off now, but there was a giant missile pointing out of it at one time. Of course, we got the balloon there, hot air balloon, that will probably take us out of Season 9. Now, I'm going to go in here anyway. This is the vault area. Of course, if you watch any of the collabs that me and Bryce did, we found out that Denton destroyed this area. So here's my vault. Here is Victor's vault. And everything, the weather machine from the pre-Aquaticland days. From mods I reviewed, some Aquaticland seasons from the past in this area. We got this area all of this, as I've said, was built by Bryce. I'll show you something that I built in just a little bit. I think it's funny. If you watched the first episode, you would have seen it. Or second episode. One of the first several episodes, you would have seen something I built that was funny. I built it because I wanted to, show off the chiseled bookshelves in the first snapshot. So, let's go find out what that is real quick. We have, of course, a potion shop. We have something, I actually did build that. It was a cage for some animals. We have a little place for, of course, some axolotls. We have an area where the nether is coming into the overworld. We got a potion shop. We got Domino's. Here in the United States, it's known as Domino's. So this is coming from season 8. We have what would be called a Walmart in the United States. We have a courthouse. We have an area where you can get different types of mobs for emeralds. We have a mayor's office. I'm not going to go beyond the training area here. So there's just the tiniest of sneak peeks right there. Now, if we go up this area right here, all the way up here, some of you may originally remember that Dr. Vector was based off Dr. Traoris, who is now kind of part of this Aquaticland series. Credit to DanTM. So, I originally had the idea of Dr. Vector being part of the little thing that I did because DanTM inspired me and stuff. And then it turned into introducing him into Aquaticland. Season 2, episode 27. Actually. So, if we go up, actually, I need to show you some things right here. Barn, and down there we'll take you to a place where we did the aquatic games earlier. Now, I want to show you something. You guys know that the last 2 seasons have had ancient cities. The ancient cities was introduced last year in the Wild Update. We found our first ancient city last year. Deep Dark was actually in the 2nd episode of season 8. I still need to upload those episodes from my old channel. There's a lot of them. Trust me, there is a ton of them. So right here, if we follow these iron blocks, keep going just a little bit, we come into this thing, this area right here. This is what I was using to kind of show off the chiseled bookshelves, where you could put any books inside of them. see here. Wait, how did I do that? How did I just duplicate those? That's weird. Then I made a training center for the ancient city. Now, I'm not going to go into the ancient city because we're going to finish this part of the tour up at the lab. To the lab! We also have this area right here, the jail cell area. We gotta do this the right way. So, we gotta do this the proper way. Kind of got to go up the stairs. Then once we get to these stairs that were originally bamboo, we have to go back into survival. So those were originally bamboo. So we have portals to the simulation world, to the time council, which could return in the future. Fortress City, home to Dr. Victor originally, and then Dr. Kraft. We had some artifacts from Season 8, but Bryce has moved them. We have some of my pink sheep. We go up this way. We have a pretty cool view. Then we come to Dr. Victor's bedroom. Then we have this area over here, which is of course a carryover from the Season 8 lab. George! He's asleep. And I have no idea where Dr. Victor and Dr. Trailers are right now. We got this little area right here. This is also a carryover from Season 8. Now, this is a reference all the way back to the Village and Pillage update days. Alright. Dr. Victor, the main guy. So, we're just kind of talking about you, buddy. How you doing? Dr. Victor. You're doing something important. I see you're just walking around aimlessly. Okay, I'll leave you alone and you can continue doing whatever you're doing. Got a map here, got the original armor from one of our last collabs. I don't think I'm supposed to open that, so I'm not going to. Got some iron golem drones and snow golem drones. And then that basically wraps up everything here at spawn. George, I want some food! I have not been mean to you. That's not George, that's Hugo. Hugo, wake up! Chef Hugo, I have not been mean to you. Hugo, all season. Come on, Hugo, please. Alright. Now we're going to go tour the Nether Hub and then go to my original house that I built for my starter house here on Season 9. And we're going to go to Bryce's base. So I'll meet you in the Nether Hub. Alright, so we are now in the Nether Hub. This is the spawn portal. Then if we come over here, we have what is known by Bryce as the Nether Lab. Now, I've only used this like one time, so I remember having to go look for something to use this portal here. We got Jerry right here. We got a sign that says Bryce the Noob. I forgot what I was going to use this for. Got this area. What was I going to use this for? I believe it was probably my trip to Disney World that one time. Then if we come through here, we got this area. Now we're going to go to the bedrock ceiling. You're going to say, the bedrock ceiling. Well, the bedrock ceiling is really on Java only. So, yeah, really on Java only. This will take you directly into Dr. Victor's lab from the portal that I showed you earlier. I'm not going to go in there for the purpose of there are gates that keep Dr. Victor and Dr. Traoris from coming in here and accidentally getting hurt or killed. So this is the nether roof. There are chickens on the nether roof for some reason. Alright guys, because Bryce's base is so far away, I'm just going to meet you there in just a second. Where I wanted to be. That's George's area. So here we are. This is actually George's area right here in Bryce's base. We got Bart. We got George himself. We got Randy. We got Oscar. Nobody else here except for the tiny golem, Eric. Here's what his little room looks like here, where he keeps all of his awesome things. Got an enchanting area. So this is pretty nice. It's supposed to be reminiscent of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2003 headquarters. That's the inspiration. A collection, furnace and smoker room. Then we got Roger. Then we have some memorials. We got Isaac. That's basically it for his little area. Now it's time to go to mine. Alright, it's time to show you my first Season 9 base. So this is the first house I made on the server. As you can see, it says Lego Show TV's first Season 9 house. It is going back to basic Minecraft, like back in the day when you didn't have all these blocks that we have now, and you just had to use what you could find and what was available back in the old days of Minecraft, even before I joined the game in 2014. So it's just a very basic house. It's actually supposed to be like a villager house. We go inside here, we got a regular furnace, a blast furnace, some sugar cane with a view of the ocean. Got some junk here. Then you got a crafting table. And if we come around here, we have a lectern. And then we have some more junk. Basic wood floor. Then we have the birch forest to the back. We have a little bit of a dark oak forest. We got the jungle. Then, of course, there's a shipwreck out there that I didn't notice beforehand. I'm gonna have to go explore that. Then we have this sugar cane that I placed. Looks like we have another dark oak forest over there and some more birch forest. So this is pretty cool. Got a chicken here. This leads to the first lush cave that I found here on the server that I've really established here. And then we got this area. So now we're gonna move on to my second base. Alright guys, I've lived in the ocean. I have lived in desert temples. I have lived in the nether. I have lived on a mushroom island. I have lived in caves. But never before have I lived in the sky. So, this is my first ever sky base. All the way up to the height limit. I can literally prove it to you when we get there that this base is all the way up at the height limit that was established in Caves and Cliffs Part 2. So here we go. Caves and Cliffs established that the height limit was 319. All my animals, including the sniffer that hasn't hatched yet because I'm not going to be hatching it until Season 10. So when we know what 1.21 is and we start Season 10 based around 1.21, we will be hatching the sniffer in that season. So technically, all of my pets that I brought with me from Season 8, Froggo and Jumpy and Chiro, and then the camel Keith, the traveling camel, and the soon-to-be named Sniffer, they're basically all at the base camp. So, you know, they're all there, they're all safe, and they're all going to be jumping to Season 10 when it happens. I told you the height limit is 319. See, I can't even place a block here. Can't even place a block here because I'm at the height limit, guys. Just gonna put these bamboo blocks back in my chest here. Not much else to show you here. Now that we've been all the way to the height limit, now it's time to go underground to my third base. Alright guys, this is my ancient city base. Now, I stopped living here because I realized that it was going to be too hard to completely remodel and get rid of all the dripstone and all the sculk. So I eventually, went to a different location, or we just moved to the base camp sometime after this one. So this is the area where I had Chiro. I had a bamboo fence area for the frogs. Of course, Keith, the traveling camel, was, outside guarding the area. Because I have no gear on, I have to be really careful because of the warden. I think now I am just going to be in spectator mode. So, the bamboo fence that you saw somewhere in the earlier episodes when I was living here, it was to, make sure Froggo and Jumpy were safe. Chiro obviously lived where my bed was. So, he stayed there. Keith, the traveling camel, he was outside. Now, all of my mobs that are my pets for this season, Froggo and Jumpy from season 8, Chiro from season 8, and of course Keith from the newest season here of Aquaticland, season 9, is obviously going to be going to season 10 with us, which is going to be a milestone of a season because, it's number 10. I can't believe since 2018. Obviously, I did not mean to lose the account that I started on. So, that stinks. I'm also not ruling out, in a future season, trying to remodel one of these. I don't know what 1.21 is going to bring. I don't know what that's going to look like. So, it could be literally anything. So, Also, I just want to tell you guys, they've already started 1.20.1. And a YouTuber that I watch, known as Waddles, you may have heard of him, said that he thinks 1.20.2 is going to follow that. So, we could be getting quicker to 1.20.4 before too long. Hopefully, 1.20.1 comes out, then we move on to 1.20.2 coming out really quickly, then 3, then 4. Hopefully no more than that. Like 1.19. So, I am ready to take a little break from Aquaticland once me and Bryce film the finale, and once I do the guide for the whole entire update. Yes, I am still making a guide to the entire update. It's just that I have to have time to do it. It's probably going to end up being the bonus episode of the season. Normally, I don't really do bonus episodes, but it's probably going to be that. So, you might get a bonus episode of Aquaticland after me and Bryce release the finale episode. Obviously, I'm probably going to be releasing mine first because Bryce, he likes to edit more than me. So, it may be a little bit longer for him. So, I really like this base. now we're going to go up here. Now, I have a water elevator that goes all the way up to the surface here. All the way up here. Glowstone pathway all the way up. Got a very nice view here. That is basically it for my third base. Now we're moving on to the last one. Alright, so we're just going to come this way. This way is going to take us to the base camp. Alright guys, I have decided that Keith here, Keith the Traveling Camel, is going to help us on our tour here. This is the final part of our server-wide tour. So this, Keith, is the cherry grove trees that Bryce brought in. Then we have the food supply area, which is completely empty. We're going to have to refill that up. Right over here is the trail ruins that we mysteriously found. Then we have the giant hotel area. We also have some iron golems. Then we have the place where Bryce was living. Hey, get back here. I'm gonna tie you up for a second. Keith, you be good. I'll be right back. Alright, so we have the entrance to Bryce's base. Then we have some mob heads. Then we have a furnace, some smokers, a lectern, a loom, a smithing table, a stone cutter, a grindstone, and a cartography table. I just thought I'd leave this here. Then we have some chests, a crafting table, an anvil, some armor stands. Speaking of armor stands, I want to bring your attention to this armor stand right here. So, a couple of weeks ago, the world got corrupted because I was trying to make basically a world download for me and Bryce later in case we ever wanted to come back here in a future mini-series or future season. So I was trying to make a world download, and this part where the base camp is got corrupted. And you guys know that Bryce had a armor set that was netherite, and it was trimmed in the silence armor trim. Well, when it got corrupted, we could not find the original set of armor, and it turns out it was in a wall on this armor stand. Alright, Keith, we're gonna go to Dr. Victor's. We're just gonna come here to Dr. Victor's little lab area. I'm gonna have to make a way for you to come in here. This is no time to sit down. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this. I know it. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Alright, Keith. You're just gonna have to sit here. Welcome to Dr. Victor and Dr. Traoris' Jungle Lab. Wait, that's armor that I had in a previous episode with Bryce when we came here. Okay, that's nice. I found it. So, right over here we have some maps. Here we also have a map. If we now come right over here, Dr. Victor does his research right here. Dr. Traoris does his research right here. You may have seen them in this episode earlier. They will make another appearance in the season finale. I believe this is supposed to be the cloning machine that Denton failed to complete. This is the artifacts room. Remember how I said Bryce moved some artifacts? Well, here they are, right here. Where we kept Old Man Steve. Steve, don't ever growl at me again, you understand me? I'll be right back. You be a good camel and sit down. This is our final stop here on the server-wide tour of Aquaticland Season 9. So this is where I live here at the base camp. Let me show you around. Alright, so we have all the armor trims. So this is every single armor trim in Minecraft 1.20. Here we have some extra totems, some extra enchanted books, some extra armor, and an extra diamond sword that's enchanted. This is netherite armor that's enchanted with the silence armor trim in copper. I am going to be hatching this sniffer egg in Season 10. I'm very excited. We have Chero the LA. We have Froggo and Jumpy the frogs from Season 8. From this season, we have Sadie, named after my real-life dog. Also from this season, we have the one, the only, Keith the Traveling Camel, who likes to growl at me. Alright guys, this is the end of the server-wide tour. I hope that you have enjoyed everything that I have showed you in this episode. The next episode will be the season finale with Bryce. I hope that you enjoy the season finale when it releases very soon. Alright guys, if you have enjoyed this very long episode and you would like to see more episodes like this in the future, then please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the season finale with Bryce. Goodbye! Bryce is a noob.